My name is Alyssa.
And I'm Emily.
And you're listening to Slash and Slay, a horror podcast.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Welcome to season 3.
I'm sad.
Why?
There's no Twilight.
No
We had to say
Twilight,
Emily and
guys.
Alyssa, not like a fun Twilight
I
character or
know.
anything.
We had to be ourselves this week.
That's depressing.
Sucks.
That sucks.
We are going into season 3 of our podcast. We've almost been doing this for a whole year.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy to me.
It is crazy to me as well. And we're starting off season 3, and we're starting off a new month.
We are.
Happy October,
Happy
everybody.
October.
Happy spooky season.
Spooky.
Spooky season be like
Our favorite
spooky.
season.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite season,
Everyone's
honestly.
favorite season. I think it really is at this point because
Is it
I feel like it's the least stressful of the fun holidays.
I think so too.
Because you don't have to you don't really have to feed a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really there's no obligation to go to anything.
Right.
Really. Not like you have to be with your family at Thanksgiving.
For
Like
Thanksgiving.
Halloween, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you don't have
if
to
you
do
don't want to
anything.
celebrate it, you don't have to. If you want to turn your lights off and not give out candy,
Yeah, don't
you
have
can do
to.
that.
No one's really judges you for that.
If you want to go crazy,
go crazy.
you can go crazy. I'm actually going crazy this year.
Are you really?
Yes.
What
Have I not told you what I'm doing?
You haven't told me. I think.
Okay. Maybe.
No, you haven't told me.
On actual Halloween night, which is a Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to a Chapel Roan concert
Okay.
at the House of Blues.
Wow.
And it's going to be crazy. I'm
Yeah.
feeling it's going to be wild.
Yeah,
But I'm very
you're gonna have
excited.
to drive.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll be fine.
It'll be
be
fine.
so fun.
It'll be worth it.
What are you going to do for Halloween? I don't know.
Um,
That's like a month away.
It is, and it's a month away, and I really don't know because it's during the week.
We did decide what we're going to dress up as.
We did.
Just now.
We're not going to tell
Y'all
you
are
guys.
not going to guess.
You will never guess.
You will never in 1,000 years guess.
Ever.
But of course, throughout this month of October, we're going to do some Halloween themed episodes and really dive into the spooky season.
Yes, we're going to bring the spook.
We're bringing the spook. We're bringing the chill. We're bringing season 3. We're bringing everything except for Twilight, unfortunately.
Yes, Twilight's over, guys. Did you guys like Twilight?
I think
Did
I've
you
got
guys
a lot of
like
people saying that they were so excited that we did Twilight. By a lot of people, I mean like 4.
Oh, right. That's a lot of people for us.
That is a lot of people, like in person too. So that was exciting.
Yeah. It was really nice to relive
Very nostalgic.
the glory days. Not the glory days, the golden days. The days of my youth.
The days of yore.
The days of yore.
Right.
I wouldn't say they were like glorious.
Are you
But-
living your glory days now?
Yes. These are my glory days. So like, these are the days of our lives.
I hope this is not my glory days. Please.
No, honestly,
You're living life.
I'm living. I'm okay. It's like balance. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah. If
I
it's
have
too
this
good,
great thing that's
yeah.
going on, and then I have these other things that aren't. You know.
So you're just mid.
I'm mid, but it's okay.
Mid, more on the happy side.
It's really weird because we're sitting across from each other.
Yeah, we're not sitting on the
And
couch.
when we sit on the couch, I don't feel like we're sitting across from each other. Kind of angled, but like we're sitting directly across from each other. It's like
it's kind of funny. Yeah. We did have a date today. We had a work date.
We did. We had a work from home date.
Because we were both
nice.
working from home and dating.
Yes.
That's a good thing she was referring to as dating me.
Yeah.
Aww. Before we get into it, well, we haven't said what this episode's about.
We haven't.
Should we say now?
Sure.
Is the suspense killing you guys?
Suspense is killing me.
For our first week of October episode is going to be all about Alyssa and I's Halloweens through the ages. Through all of our years, our childhood Halloweens.
Our experiences with Halloween and how that shaped us to be who we are today.
Yes. We're going to just talk about all of our experiences, our crazy stories, if we have any, our favorite costumes, a little bit of everything, I think. I had to do some deep research, and by deep research, I mean my mother's Facebook and asking my mother what I was for certain years. As we've discussed before, I have no like concept of my ages until I like got to college, because I just did not have any reference.
You're just vibing through life.
It was like one long semester for 12 years. Like 12? No. Yeah. Because 12th grade is like senior year, right?
Yeah, but you aren't 12 years old.
No.
When you're in 12th grade.
Yeah. Okay. Well, but it's 12 years of school.
12 years of school, yes.
Right. Yeah, but I didn't remember anything before school, so.
Gotcha.
But yeah, before we do that, I think we should do some slash and slays.
Yes. Slash, we're going to slay. We're going to slash, we're going to slay.
Slash and slay, because we haven't really done any.
We haven't lately. In a while, because we've been talking about Twilight only.
Yes.
And we slay all of those except for the CGI and the last one. But
Renesmee. We do not slay Renesmee.
We do not slay her.
Let's see. Should we start with... Do you have anything to start with?
I do, yes.
Okay.
I read Mr. Magic by Kirsten White.
Is it a romance?
It's not a romance at all. It's a horror.
Ooh.
And for one, I'll say the cover is very beautiful. And I read this on ebook. I wish I had the actual copy of it, because it's a bright pink, and it has like a TV on it that's like the rainbow, I think I've seen the color thing, and it's like static.
Is it new?
It's decently new. I think the last year.
Okay.
But it's basically about this. There was this kids show, and it's been like 30 years since there's this kids show, and they're doing like a reunion for it. And immediately I was drawn in by the concept. I wanted to like it more. I really did.
Wasn't it for you?
It had some good elements. It had some good mystery elements and good twists, but I love the idea of this like kid show, because I was thinking like Zoom. Did you ever watch Zoom on PBS?
Yeah.
I was obsessed with it. So I was thinking of like something like that, which it kind of was.
But
the show kind of was, but it was this whole mystery on the show. Then the main character like had no memory of being on the show.
What?
And so it wasn't really a reunion. It was such a reunion of child stars. I just felt like, but they weren't child stars because they didn't grow up to do anything else. I don't know. And no one knew who they were. It was this, it just didn't live up to like what I read in the description.
Yeah.
That I thought it would be.
I feel like most descriptions of books, I'm like, well, that's not what I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, who writes the descriptions, but I'm always like, did you read it? Like, did you read the book? That's not what that was about. Like, I just feel like most book descriptions are so, like, and I know they're supposed to be super engaging and, like, action-packed. Like, okay, well, like, maybe I don't want a super engaging action-packed book. Like, just make it what it is. Right. Like, one of the books I'm about to talk about, like, it seems like so action-packed, but it was like less than 200 pages, and it took me like 3 months to read, because I was it was so slow. It wasn't boring or anything. It was just really slow.
So unfortunately for Mr. Magic, I wanted to like it so bad.
It's kind of giving Gordy. Nope.
Oh yeah,
that's
what I was kind of wanting was something more along that line. Yeah, and it was more.
Sounds kind of like
Alien. We'll leave it.
Oh, okay. Just weird,
but not in the Nope way. You know, I don't know. I will give it a slash.
Ooh,
because I have two options and I can't slay it. Yeah. If we had
we don't have that though. We are called Slash and Slay.
You're right. We're sorry. The and's in the middle.
And
it's an and.
I give it an and.
I give it an and.
I also read a book, the one that took me forever. I finally finished White is for Witching by Helen Oyeyemi. It's about this girl who lives in a house, and she has a eating disorder where she eats objects, especially chalk. She really likes to eat chalk. So she goes to like...
It's a real thing.
Yes. So it's called like pica, and it's hereditary through her family. And her mom's dead, and she lives with her twin brother and her dad. And her dad, like, doesn't know what to do, like, obviously, with this issue. And they kind of ignore it. And she goes to, like, a facility to get help. And he's like, oh, she's gonna come back and she's gonna be fine, and he's like in denial, and she just keeps getting skinnier and skinnier, and she knows like the house is haunted. She's just a little like quirky, like she knows the house is haunted. She's a little weird, and it's actually like the house is haunted by the women of the family, and they're all very like racist, and so it also brings up a whole bunch of like cultural things in that area in England, like with immigrants and violence against immigrants and things like that. Anyway, she goes off to university and things don't turn out well. She starts dating this girl who's black, and she brings her back to her inn that she lives at, and it's like the house is not happy.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it seems like very like engaging and action packed, but it's really not. It's really slow, haunting, which is good. But it just took a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would slay it. I recommend.
Okay.
I'll slay it. Do you have any movies you watched? Books?
I have another book. I haven't really watched movies, like a lot of movies.
Only Twilight's.
Only Twilight was my whole focus for a month.
Yeah.
So, I also read a book called The Last Word by Taylor Adams, I believe. And it's basically, I'll just say, this is exactly what it sounds like. A woman who's like staying at this isolated beach house. She's like grieving. We don't know why she's grieving. She leaves a review, like a bad review for a book she read. And the author is a little psycho.
Not happy about it.
So it's, there's a lot of twists. Then there's just a lot of just like straight, like some home invasion stuff, which is to me the scariest thing. And there's a dog that like the whole time you're like, do not kill this golden retriever. You just don't know, because like this is an author I never read, and some authors like, I will not ever kill a dog, and some have no problem with it. So so it's also kind of like when it's told from the perspective of the author, he's writing it like it's one of his books. So it's like an exaggeration, and like from his perspective, like truly from how he thinks it's going to go. So it's really interesting. So you'll read something, but it turns out that's not actually what happens. Like you'll read like from his point of view, and it switches to his point of view, and that's not actually what happens because
unreliable narrator.
Yeah. So I really liked it.
It's kind of like reverse Misery.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Yeah.
So you slay it?
I do. I slay it. Slay. The Last Word. Any more?
I also read, I'm reading right now. I'm almost done with all of the Amazon original short story collection that came out with, it's called like the Creature Feature collection. There's one from Paul Tremblay, Grady Hendrix, Joe Hill, Chandler Baker, and two others. I can't remember their names right now. But they're all like focused on a creature. So there's 6 of them. Is that 6? Yeah. And they're like little short stories, like hour long, 45 minutes. And so I read The Ankle Snatcher by Grady Hendrix, and that one was good. I read that one as well. Yes, you read that one as well. It was like basically Stephen King's Boogeyman, but like a little different, which I liked. It was a very like classic monster under the bed story. Yes, and it was very Grady Hendrix too. Yes, it was. Like just his vibe. Yeah. And although it was from the perspective of a man. Yes. Which was kind of a first. At first I wasn't sure. Like as I was reading, I was like, is this a man or a woman? I didn't get to it until a little later, because usually he writes from the perspective of women. So. Yeah. I guess he was like, I can do it for 45 minutes. Right. Like just a few pages is fine. The Paul Tremblay one's called In Bloom, and it was also very Paul Tremblay-esque, like big words, a lot of flowing language. But it's about a like mossy algae lake and a swamp monster. Yeah. If you really like comic books, I think you'll like it, because he talks about like the swamp thing. Okay. And also it takes place in like the 70s and like baseball and stuff like that. So pretty nostalgic. My favorite one so far has been Big Bad by Chandler Baker. That was like one of the most disturbing stories I've ever read. I'm gonna read that one. I can't wait to read it. I like I was like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. Let me just like start this one a little bit. And then I ended up staying up and finishing it because I was like, oh my Lord. Like, it was just terrifying. And then I read one last night that was called Good Luck. And I cannot remember the author of that one. But it was also a creature, but it's not like everything else was like, oh, this is like a classic creature, like a swamp monster, a ankle snatcher, the boogeyman, whatever. This one was like something lives on this person's stomach and steals the good luck from other people.
Oh, interesting.
And then you have to keep it fed and make it connect to somebody else. Yeah. So like it was interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, those have been really good. So I'm slaying all of them, even though I have 2 more to read.
Well, I'm sure it'll turn out good. I need to read all of them. I need to catch up.
I did also watch a movie, and that is Vampires. John Carpenter directed it. Mm-hmm. It's like the Catholic Church has this group of vampire hunters, and they go around and they hunt vampires. And they have to hunt the first vampire comes to America. And it was really fun. So I would
it was like a comedy, like a... No, not at all.
It was serious. It had Alec Baldwin's brother in it.
Okay. All right.
It was not fun. I mean, it was fun, but it was not a funny movie.
Yeah.
But, you know, I love a good vampire story. So.
Oh, yeah. Me too. So there's a movie I feel like we need to watch.
What?
Emily. Skinamarink.
I've heard of it.
Have you heard of it?
Have
you seen it?
Mm-mm.
I just hear it's like really, really scary, and a lot of people can't get through it. And I just haven't watched a movie that like actually scared me in a long time. So I think we should try and watch it.
What is it about? I don't know.
It takes place in like it's like a child's nightmare or something. Like, cause you know that song Skinnamarink-a-dink-a-doo? That it's like based on that or something.
Oh, if it's like haunted kids. Ooh.
Haunted kids. We love.
I'll go see. I'd rather see that than The Exorcist Believer.
Yeah.
That one looks horrible. Yeah. I don't know if I'll see that. I think I'm done with my Exorcist days.
You're right. One and done, man.
One and done.
That's all I need.
Is that all our Slash and Slays?
I think so.
Okay. On to the next order of business.
Yes.
Should we talk about our Halloweens?
Yeah, let's talk about our Halloweens. And then we'll end with
our other segment.
Our other seg. Our seg.
Okay. What is your first Halloween costume you can remember?
My first Halloween costume was a lion.
Really?
I was a little lion.
That's what Robbie's was.
Really? I was like 2 years old. And we should try to find pictures. And
I'm going to try. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to get. I know my mom has pictures of like everything.
Oh yeah.
So that is. There's very few costumes, honestly, that I can remember. Mm-hmm. At all.
Same
like
here.
it kind of skips. Back. It skips. Like so. That's the first one, and I think I vaguely remember that one, and I also think I only remember it because of pictures.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I don't remember my first one.
But my experience with Halloween is not the same as a lot of people's.
Why?
I don't know if this was the same for you, but we did not believe in celebrating Halloween.
Okay.
So instead, we went to Hallelujah night at church, which is like you dress up and you go get candy. It's Halloween. You go to different stations in the church's classrooms.
That's Halloween.
And play games and get candy.
So Halloween.
Yeah. But Halloween used to scare the living daylights out of me.
Did you ever go trick-or-treating?
I didn't until junior high.
Oh my gosh.
It was the first time I went.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was like my first, and I went, like I just went when I was older, and I went once in high school, and then after that, I never went again. So I had like maybe 2 experiences with like legit trick-or-treating.
Trick-or-treating always scared me because I never wanted like a teenage boy to open the door and be like in a scream mask or something.
Yeah, and the houses that like decorate.
Yes,
like,
I hated
go
it.
full out.
I hated it.
It would still scare me to this day.
Yeah, Halloween scares me. It used to scare me too. But we always went trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
We grew up trick-or-treating.
Well, I was honestly terrified of the trick-or-treating part because we didn't give out candy on Halloween. We would turn the lights off. And back then
Devil.
back then it was less, I guess like it's normal now. And my mom gives out candy now. I like, but back then, no, we didn't. But we'd also go to Hallelujah night and get home later. So we'd turn off the lights. And I think I remember so clearly one night.
Your mom just didn't want to share the candy.
Yeah, what?
Your mom just didn't want to share the candy.
She's like, absolutely not. This is for us. One night, one Halloween night, I was laying in my bed. And I think I don't know, my parents probably weren't asleep, but I heard the doorbell ring. And I got so scared. I was like, we don't have candy, so they're going to trick us. And people because it's trick or treat. If you don't give candy, you get tricked. And I was like in my bed and I kept thinking, oh my gosh, they're going to climb the backyard. My dog, at the time our dogs were outside dogs. So my dogs were out there. They started barking. And I was so scared that they were going to kill my dogs. Like,
the trick. No Hershey's, kill.
Like, yeah. That's like legit what I thought was going to happen. So I remember being very terrified of trick-or-treating and Halloween. So
I did not have that experience. I was scared of trick-or-treating, but like my dad, I mean, it was 3 girls for the most part. Like, I don't think I barely went with my brother because I was already like almost in high school. I was in like junior high. So, my dad was like, yeah, we're going to avoid the scary houses, obviously.
Yeah.
And if like a scary person came to the door, we'd like hide, you know? So, my first Halloween, I was a butterfly. No, I was a bunny.
Ooh.
Or maybe I was a butterfly and then a bunny. One of those.
2 costumes.
Well, like one year I was a butterfly and bunny or vice versa.
Yeah.
One of those, like age 1, age 2. I don't know if I dressed up when I was like 2 months old.
I was a bunny too. I think when I was 1, I was a bunny.
Maybe that's
and then
what
I think when I
was
was 2 or 3, I was the lion.
Oh, the lion. They're so cute.
Had a little nose.
But it's not Halloween. It was Hallelujah night.
Yeah, Hallelujah night.
We went to the fall festival, which was always the Sunday before Halloween at my church, and it was like bounce houses and carnival.
Oh, yeah.
It was basically a carnival.
Yeah.
But like we still celebrate Halloween, but it was like, you know, the fall festival or whatever.
Right.
I know I was Dorothy like one year when I was younger. These are the ones that I can remember that aren't on Facebook. Everything else is on Facebook.
Right.
And I was Dorothy. I was Belle one year. I was Cinderella one year. I think I was... What was I? What was I just thinking? Oh, I think I was like... Don't cancel me. I think I was Pocahontas one year.
Girl. I would say what I was in junior high, but I feel like I'd get canceled. I was like, if a picture ever resurfaced of this...
I'm so canceled. Because I also, like, even worse than being Pocahontas was I was actually in a ballet, and that's why I had the costume. And I was playing one of the Native Americans in Peter Pan.
Girl, but it's not your fault. Like,
I got cast
you were,
as that. I couldn't help
you were
it.
a child. Like, people, like, adults didn't take any of that into consideration.
No, I was literally cast as that, and that was my costume. My mom was literally like, my mom spent a lot of money on that costume, so she's like, you're it for Halloween. Like, that is what you're going to be. And
actually,
I was like,
okay. I think I might have been Pocahontas for Halloween one year.
Canceled. We're canceled. I'll find the picture and y'all can cancel me.
Or I was I was a Native American one year. But I was like 4 years old. Like, you can't cancel me for that because I was literally 4 years old.
You're fine.
It was not my fault. Cancel my mom.
One of my favorite costumes as a kid was all 3 of us were Webkins.
Oh, cute.
And my mom like printed out something and put like, we were like, I was a black cat. And then she printed out a little thing and like laminated them and put it on our wrists. And we were all like Webkins. Yeah, it was really cute.
That's very cute. I remember one year in elementary school for Hallelujah night, I went as the great Leann Rimes.
Oh, okay.
I had like leather pants. I don't even think she wore leather pants, but I had
needed leather pants.
Leather pants, a sparkly top, and like I think I did my hair like all onto one side. And
iconic.
I was Leann Rimes. I think I had a mic. I was Leann Rimes. Just like,
how cute.
So random. But I loved her. I went through a phase where I loved Leann Rimes.
It was just a phase.
Yes, which is a phase, Mom.
Well, I went through a phase as well.
Yeah.
Of really loving Kate Middleton. And I was Kate Middleton for Halloween.
Oh, that's cute.
Like when she got married.
Yeah. How old were you then?
11 years ago.
11 years ago. You were like 15, 14?
Yeah. This was like, oh, my eating disorder is starting. Whenever I wore that, because I hunted for Goodwill. I got like a dress and a blazer and like had one of those little hats.
Yeah.
And everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so cute. Like whatever. And I go and I'm like trunk or treating or whatever at the fall festival. And like my crush's mom comes up to me and she like pulls the blazer together and she was like, you better watch what you're eating. And I was like,
oh my gosh.
And I was 14. Like
that is the worst time to do stuff like that.
Oh, it was so bad. And like that is cemented in my brain.
Yes.
So now I'm like, I hated that Kate Middleton costume. Which is so sad.
That makes me so sad.
I know. It was really sad. But it's okay. It's all right.
It's all right.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I was a hippie one year. Who wasn't?
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. I was this is very specific, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I was the penguin, the squeaky penguin from Toy Story 2 one year.
That's so cute.
And I wore like a leather jacket with like a bow tie and a beak. I made like a paper beak.
That is so cute.
And
what's his name? Squeaky?
Squeaky or Squeakers or something like that.
Squeaky. Wheezy.
Wheezy. That's right. That's right. Yeah. That one's kind of random.
I'm like scrolling through my mom's Facebook page and oh my god, I'm like trying to find Halloween costumes and I just found this one of me as Darla from Finding Nemo.
Oh, that's cute. Wait, I want to see it.
Oh my gosh, like I was chubby.
How old were you?
This was in 2011, so I was 12.
Oh my gosh.
And I remember just getting like a piece of wire and like putting it around my ears and like try to do her braces thing.
Yeah.
And I had like a little fish in a bag.
I was Eliza Thornberry one year.
Really?
Yeah. Like I was old.
So
I was older.
Oh.
But yeah, I think I just
was it like good because you were older?
A paper clip. Yeah. I think I probably have a picture of it somewhere. And then let's see.
Did you have any like traditions besides Hallelujah night?
No, I don't have any.
My mom still to this day, every single year, has made her pumpkin stew. Ooh. Which she makes it. It's like from like this classic, Southern cookbook. Yeah. And it's like a beef stew, but she cooks it, like she cooks a pumpkin and then she pours like the stew in the pumpkin and then she bakes it in there. So it's like you serve it out of a pumpkin.
That's
and
like
so chunks of pumpkin gets out. Yeah, it is so delicious.
I love that. I want to make some. I want to start making some traditions.
I'll send you the recipe because it's pretty easy too. Okay. I think that would be a really good one to start with your family. Yeah. And I remember like one Halloween, it was in our rent house. We only had that for 1 year, and I think I was like Robin or something, like one of those T-shirts, like with the like just
too cool for school.
Yes, like, my sister and I were like Batman and Robin, whatever. And we were making the pumpkin stew. At this time, I was like, I don't like Halloween, so like I didn't go trick or treating. But my mom and I made pumpkin stew, and we like listened to Christmas music, and so we were just like listening to Christmas music on Halloween and making pumpkin stew, and it was just really, really fun and sweet.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
I really do. Like, I have like movies as traditions, but it is hard when Halloween is, during the week.
Yeah,
which I guess you do stuff before. But,
I think the weekend before, but still, like if it's during the week, like you want to do it on Halloween,
right? Well, most recently, I've been wanting to dress up every year, even if I literally just take a picture, like I did last year. Yeah, like I still want to dress up. So, I guess it kind of started in 2020? I guess it was 2020. I was Prison Michael Scott, Prison Mike. That's a good one. The next year I was Fat Thor.
I remember that.
And then last year I was Britney Spears.
Yes.
So.
And all of them were so cute and adorable and good.
Thank you.
And now this year you're going to be...
Can't say. You'll have to see. Well, I want 2 costumes because I want to.
I think I have like 3.
Like multiple. I want to do the one with you, and then I was like,
you have to do a couple costumes.
I was like, I need to do a couple costumes. It's my first year.
You finally have a couple.
I have a man to couple costume. But I was like trying to think of good ones, but then I was like, I could just be really like, this might sound really basic, so you can make fun of me, I guess, if it's really basic. Going as a cowboy and alien.
Oh, that's cute.
It's like I'm an alien. I just want to see him dress up like a cowboy.
Oh my God. Wait, you know what you should do?
What?
You should make him dress up like what's his name from Nope?
Oh yeah,
from like Jupiter's whatever.
Yes.
And then you are the alien, like you're Nope, like you just wear a blanket
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
Like, that's actually a good idea.
Or I
could go as the monkey.
Oh, Gordy. You can go as Gordy. Yeah, or Kiki Palmer.
Yeah. Canceled.
But like that outfit is so good. Like,
yeah, it is.
That red outfit that he wears. Like,
yeah.
he's fine.
But honestly, I kind of want to see.
You want a rugged cowboy.
I want more rugged. I want like.
You could be that stupid inflatable alien that like looks like you're like holding. Yeah, do that.
Good.
I actually went to Spirit the other day, and there's so many inflatables. Like it's the thing now.
Yeah.
There's an inflatable penis.
Well, woohoo! For fun.
Yeah, I found the Kate Middleton picture. If you want
let me see. Oh,
there I am.
How dare she?
I know.
You look amazing.
Thank you. I was 14.
That's
like, girl.
Go hunt her down.
For real.
Like, you gave my friend problems.
Yes.
She looked great as Kate Middleton.
I looked amazing. I look just like Kate.
You do. 100%.
Just like Kate. I was obsessed with her. Obsessed.
I think I was too old to be obsessed with her. I mean, she's like
gorgeous.
Older than me, but.
Yeah. We also get from Papa John's, they have a pumpkin shaped pizza. Mm-hmm. And so I always do that too.
That's so cute.
Pumpkin shaped pizza. And it has like the pepperonis. Yes. Like even when I moved away and I like didn't spend Halloweens with my family, I still would get the Papa John pizza. I want to make a bunch of fall stuff, like fall recipes. I just want to try. Have you seen the new thing that's like trending with the flowers and the pumpkins? No. You should do that for your date. I haven't Instead seen of carving, you get like, I guess, Mod Podge and like flowers and you like paint them on there. Oh, I thought about painting. I thought about painting pumpkins. But I'm like, I kind of want to put a light in it. That's a jack-o'-lantern. Oh, just makes it so cute. You could do both. Yeah, that's true. Have you ever been to like a haunted house? Mm-mm. Like haunted, the setup ones. You told me I was in one, but I've never been in one. I've never been to one. I haven't I think in 7th grade. Oh. I went to a haunted corn maze. Ooh. And I was so scared and so nervous, but very excited. Was with like a bunch of friends, and they all went ahead, and me and my one friend, also named Alyssa, and this other friend Travis, they were like, oh, let's just go us 3. And I was like, why would we do that? Okay. But we did. And we get to walking, and it was very scary. The scariest time of your life. The scariest time of my life. There was a moment towards the end, because you can also hear stuff in the ahead of you. So something's coming. So you're screaming, you hear like chainsaw revving. Yeah. So at the very end, there's this moment where there's like a Jason like guy who's standing on this like platform, and he's holding a chainsaw, and he's not moving, and he is like illuminated, and we get to it, and I'm like, I can't go past it. As soon as we walk past anything, he's gonna start that thing up and chase us. I was like, absolutely not. But we turned around, and there's these 3 people in like these black robes, like who are making us go forward. Like we can't turn around. Oh. So I had to fight or flight. I said, run. And I took off. I did not care if they were following me. I took off running. And as soon as I did, I heard the chainsaw start up, and I was just running for dear life. People were jumping out at me. I was hopping over corn. I was hopping over people. I felt I was like a superhero. Why did your mom let you do that? I don't really think she knew. Oh. I mean, it wasn't like I wasn't allowed to be out, but. Right. I don't know. You weren't like, I'm going to a haunted house. Yeah, I can't remember the context if like someone drove us.
So I was in 7th or 8th grade. So
Yeah.
I couldn't drive.
What?
But that's my experience. Last year we were going to go to the haunted car wash.
We can do that this year.
And yeah,
but it started raining.
It started raining. It was raining.
Rained out.
So I really hope that we can go this year because I think it'd be fun. And we'll like film
really
it.
Fun.
We'll film it or something for you guys.
Vlog, guys.
We'll vlog it for you.
This is so fun going through my mom's Facebook. I say like I see the pumpkin stew. I see the Papa John's pizza. Oh, here's me as Rosie the Riveter.
Oh, nice.
I was that one year.
That's a good one.
And then I think like I was Wednesday for like 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
Like when you knew me.
Right. That is what I know. I feel like we went to some sort of Halloween party.
Oh, we did. Probably Kobe.
Yes, but I don't remember what I was. I don't know if I went as anything.
I don't remember.
Because I remember you being Wednesday.
Hannah had a Halloween party.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't very many people.
Oh,
Might have just been us. Like our friend group.
And I don't think I went as anything then either.
I think I was Wednesday.
Or no, I feel like I did go with something because I had to take part of it off because I was like hot or uncomfortable or something.
Was the Halloween party when you got your wallet stolen?
No, that was someone's birthday party.
But it was close to Halloween because it's in
so.
October.
I think so. That was horrific. Getting my wallet stolen should not be a tradition.
What? I feel like I've blocked the last few Halloweens out of my brain. Like, what was I? Oh, one time I was Linda from Bob's Burgers.
Oh, nice.
You knew me then.
You were Wendy.
Yes, I was. I was Wendy.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. My favorite yet, probably. I mean, of like adulthood.
Yeah.
My dream like Halloween costume is definitely to be Lily Munster.
Uh-huh.
And my boyfriend's like a foot taller than me, so he'd be perfect for Herman.
Yeah.
Like the Munsters. I think that'd be so
That'd
cute.
Be fun.
That'd be cute.
I'm not sure. I used to have like a dream costume that I wanted, but now I can't remember what it was.
What's your tradition movies?
Hocus Pocus. I mean, come on.
Of course. Come on.
Hocus Pocus has got to kick off October.
Of
always.
course.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else specific. Twitches. I do watch Twitches every year.
Really?
Pretty much, yeah.
Aww.
I do.
Go Twitches.
Go Twitches. I don't know if is there any specific movies you watch?
I always watch The Addams Family.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like, I like to watch it on Halloween, too.
Yeah.
I could watch that movie every day, I think.
I want to watch a really, really scary movie this year.
You can watch the one you were talking about.
Oh, yeah. Skinamarink. Let's do it.
Okay.
I think it's coming to Hulu. So.
Okay.
Okay. I'm scared. How did I know you were going to say
For our
that?
Monkey Movie Club, we have to recommend a movie directed by a woman. That's our theme this week. But I want it to be spooky, so yeah. I think I might do Jennifer's Body, maybe. Oh, that's directed by a woman. I'm trying to think of another one. Babadook was directed by a woman. The first Twilight was directed by a woman.
Mm-hmm. Scary.
Babadook, Twilight, or Jennifer's Body. Which one works?
Take your pick.
Take your pick. I like that. I mean, I feel like we need more. Like, for example, Chandler Baker, my close personal friend now.
Yes, your best friends.
She's so sweet, y'all. For real, whoever's listening to this, she's so cute, adorable. I had no idea who she was. I thought it was a boy. Like, sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, when you think horror, you can't even blame me for that. Like, you automatically think it's a boy. You always
if you have a masculine presenting name.
Yes, and also like, even if like Riley Sager, I thought it was a boy. Like, I always think, I mean, he is, but
yeah.
I always think it's a white man, and then I turned the last page and I was like, oh,
you're like,
it's a girly, and she's like blonde.
Yeah.
And I went on Instagram and she's like a lawyer, and she's like glam makeup.
Yeah.
Cute little,
I'm all about
she looks so cute, like adorable, and she's so sweet. And
we got to get her on the pod.
I was actually talking to somebody online that I was like, I'm so glad like they're making horror books cuter.
Yes.
Like even the one that you have right there.
Yeah,
like,
it's by Rachel Harrison. Rachel Harrison
yes,
makes
your friend. Your actual friend.
My actual friend. No, I literally haven't talked to her in like years. But
hey, Rachel.
I did connect with her before she ever got her first book deal for The Return. And I feel like I have some sort of connection to her.
But all her covers are cute.
Her covers are so cute. They're very girly.
Which I'm so glad.
And her protagonists are always these like really complicated females, which I like. I absolutely love. So.
I'm gonna have to borrow that one after you.
Yes.
We'll switch off after Cutting Teeth.
Yes.
By Chandler Baker.
Yes.
But I think we just need more horror pioneering women.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially with like not trying to necessarily be like girl boss. Like
right.
I think especially with Cutting Teeth, I think it's gonna be similar to Southern Book Club's
Yes,
Guide.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, because it's about a mother. Mm-hmm. So, and even the one that she wrote the short story is also like mother figure. So I like that, and I think we need some like girly horror movies, like actual genuinely like girly.
Yeah. You should read Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison. I really think you would like it.
Isn't that? What does that look? The cover is in my head. It's like
there's like a wolf on it or something.
Yes. Do you have it?
It's kind of. I don't have it. I read it on ebook. I want it. Like I literally want to get all
the
of
cover's so cute.
Her books. Like I have The Return and I have this one, Black Sheep, and I have Cackle. Mm-hmm. I don't know where it is.
That one's purple, right?
There is a purple version, but I have the green version.
Okay, cute.
And then she has a short story collection called Bad Dolls.
Ooh, yes. That sounds good.
I read that and it was very good. And so I want to like get those books so I have them. I just love supporting a friend.
Yeah. I mean, she is a friend, okay? She's a friend.
Okay. I don't care what anyone says.
Chandler Baker said she wants to adopt me, okay?
Yes,
she's my friend. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with her. No, for real, like I'm so happy that the covers are looking cute. Like even same. I think they're realizing it too, because like even Holly, the new Stephen King book, is like kind of cute, and it's like glow and dark.
Well, I
think
like, it's because like Book Talk.
Yeah,
like Book Talk's all about like
aesthetic,
and like don't judge a book by its cover, but everyone does.
Yeah, I want it to look cute. I hate like okay, Grady Hendrix was a pioneer in horror with the nice covers too. Yeah, like his covers are great.
His covers are really
pretty.
Cool.
Like yeah, but I got like Bunny, that one book by Mona Ward, and then her and it's like bright pink and it has a cute little bunny on it. Yeah, and then her next one that came out was Rogue, and it has like this pretty red flower. And then I got Tenders the Flesh, and it's like pink and red, like just cute. I just like that.
I love it.
Thank you guys for doing that.
Yes,
thank you, publishers.
For sick of the book.
Specifically, you know when I'll stop reading horror is when they put people on the cover.
Same. I hate books with people on the cover so much, especially like real people. Like I could kind of stand it with like the cartoon people for like romance books, although it's a little played out.
Sometimes they look horrible.
Yeah, sometimes it looks like my
sometimes it looks like stick figures. Like
yes, no offense to my nephew.
No, that was actually a compliment to your nephew.
I'm talking about my 2-year-old nephew. Okay,
that was a compliment to him. It's okay. You draw really good for a 2-year-old. But yeah, some of them look horrible. Imagine if like Stephen King comes out with a book and it's like
just like real people
stick figure, like romance
stick figures,
but it's like somebody like with a knife,
right?
And they're like looking at each other all quirky.
Oh wait, that's
stuck on you.
Wait, that's like
I'm kind of onto something.
Actually, that's kind of a good idea.
Stuck in you.
Like
wait, not. No.
She ruined it.
No, stuck on you. Stabbed in you. No, that's nothing in you. Nothing in you.
She's trying over here. She's trying.
I'm crying. Trademark.
Trademark. Stuck in you. No, but I like the idea of like what if you did like a romance cover book, but it's a horror book? That's a really good idea.
Like somebody you're just like catfishing.
Right.
The poor book talk girlies are like, look at this really cute.
Look at this really cute book, and it's literally like just a horrible gore
like
and all this
disgusting. Yeah.
I like it. I like the idea.
I like it. We should do that.
We should.
What are you gonna be for next Halloween?
I was waiting for you to be like, for Halloween in 3 years.
For Halloween in 10 years.
I don't know yet.
I don't even know what I'm going to be this year.
I'll have to let you know.
On actual Halloween night, I'm going to be Bridget Bardot. because of there's a song. I'm going with my friend Emily to the concert, and she's going to be Playboy Bunny, and I'm going to be Bridget Bardot.
Okay.
Because it matches in the song. It goes, I was a Playboy, Bridget Bardot. So we're going to be Playboy Bridget Bardot.
That's cute.
And then I don't know if I'm going to be anything with my boyfriend. We haven't talked about it in a minute. So
we'll see.
We'll see. Last year I was a vampire.
Yep.
And Sheila from Army of Darkness. I don't know. I just wish I was a kid again and could go trick-or-treating.
I know.
For candy.
They need to like let adults trick-or-treat. But I also get why like
that's creepy.
Adults just coming up to your house. Like I wouldn't allow
it's just
it.
Unfortunately creepy because people can't.
Yeah, but people can't control
people
themselves.
Can't let us have anything fun.
No. Literally.
Freaks.
People have to ruin everything.
Oh.
So.
That
was our Halloween childhoods.
Sorry, depressed us at the end. I was like,
a little depressing.
Oh, I wish we were kids again.
I'm sorry I didn't have like a super exciting childhood Halloween stuff.
That's okay. It's not your fault.
It isn't. It's my
But
parents'
now you're
fault.
making it.
Blame.
And imagine if you ever have kids, knock on wood, please don't. I'm kidding. You could have
don't put that
tradition.
on me.
You can still have traditions now.
Yeah.
You should do the Papa John tradition.
I should.
Papa John pizza.
Papa John pizza.
And the pumpkin stew, I'll give you the recipe.
Okay.
It's so good.
Okay.
It is so good. I want to remember all my costumes. That's what I'm really trying to do.
I'm sure there's some I'm missing, but
oh yeah.
Oh, I was probably an angel one year.
Who wasn't an angel?
I think it was a
who wasn't a
bride 1 year.
scarecrow? Who wasn't like a black
But I would
cat?
dress up throughout the year too. Just for
yeah,
fun.
that's what I was thinking too. I was
So,
like, was I
it's kinda
Cinderella
hard.
or did I just dress up? Yeah.
Right. And I had a princess party business. So during Halloween I think I ran that for 3 years. So for Halloween, I didn't want to dress up as anything.
Yeah. You're like, I'm done. This is my night off.
Yeah.
I'm myself. Scary.
Yeah.
Woo.
Exactly.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Well, tell us what you were for
that's what I was gonna
Halloween.
say. Guys, tell us about your Halloween traditions and your costumes and what you're going to be this year and what you're going to do this year. Just let us know.
One last question.
Well,
what
we still have a segment.
What is your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh.
There's only one right answer.
The Reese's Pumpkins?
Yes. That is the right answer. Is that your answer?
Yes.
For real? Okay, yeah, mine
my
too.
answer, because I was going to say Reese's, but then I was like, but the
pumpkins.
specifically
because there's so much more
they're
peanut
smoother
butter.
and they're so good. Just like the Easter eggs. Like
yes. And the trees.
Yeah, and the trees.
They're all better.
Give it to me now.
Give it to me now.
Give it to me.
Halloween is like almost over in the stores though.
Which is ridiculous because it hasn't even
It's literally not.
begun.
Yeah. No, not even started. I need to get my Boo Basket stuff ASAP. And I want y'all all to know that I've been doing Boo Baskets for the past, like, how long have I been dating my boyfriend? 7 years. Like, I've been doing them.
Aw. That's so sweet.
I could have been marketing off of this.
Have you gotten one?
Anyway, on to our next segment. He made me one already now, though, this year. Since
good.
Since it's so popular.
That's good.
Since it's so popular.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, good. Thank you. Anyways, guys, what we are going to do also this month, next 2 months probably.
Yes.
I don't know how many episodes come out. We're going to also talk about American Horror Story Delicate. Isn't cool that I said all that? Isn't cool that you're in my head? We haven't even talked about Taylor and Travis.
Oh my gosh.
How do you feel? That's a whole can of worms.
We'll have to have a whole episode.
I'm just going to say, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm a little on the skeptical side. That's all I'm going to
say is that I like the fact that people are like, Taylor Swift put Travis Kelce on the map and it's making every man mad. I'm loving that because it's
I've never heard of him before.
But honestly, it's true. I had never heard of him before Taylor Swift. No clue. And I guarantee you that every man has heard of Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
Before they heard of Travis Kelce.
I've never met anyone in my entire life who didn't know who Taylor Swift was.
So suck on that.
Literally. Like, y'all are completely wrong.
Anyways,
American Horror Story.
American Horror Story. Emily has never watched American Horror Story before.
No.
And I've seen not every season, but most of all the seasons. So I'm interested to hear your take on what's going on.
Honestly, so we watched the first episode. I watched the first episode with my friend and my sister, and we were like just kind of watching because we wanted to laugh at Kim Kardashian because we were like, okay, actor, okay, actress, come on, like you're so hot, let's watch. And I was actually shocked at how like actually scary it is. Like it was kind of scary.
It is. It
is an American Horror Story.
It's American Horror Story. They do a good job of making it scary and creepy and gross.
It was so gross already.
It's always gross. One thing I will say, Emma Roberts always plays the exact same character.
Oh, really?
Every season ever.
Well, she's good at it.
In this particular season, this is probably her most like nicest character. Like,
okay.
More mellow, more like middle of the road character. She usually plays like, she's always like bleach blonde, always like Miss Famous, Miss Popular, Miss whatever. And she's usually like a biatch.
Okay.
So she's not really as much.
Not yet that we know of.
Not yet. I will say Kim Kardashian.
Not as bad as I thought.
Not bad. I will say it's funny when she curses because it feels like she puts her whole Kim-macy in that. Like,
in episode 2 when she goes, Gorgina.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, shut up. Like,
she's like,
so
suck
funny.
my clit or something.
Oh,
girl.
She literally was like, every time she delivers a line, she's just like,
yeah,
no facial movement, like just her lips move.
Literally, because she can't move her face.
No expression in the eyes.
Yeah.
But still.
But not
okay.
bad. I mean,
she really was giving me Shay Mitchell vibes.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel
those are the vibes I got, just like a little less acting part.
Yes. Yeah.
But she played like the Shay Mitchell character. I feel like if Shay Mitchell was in the show, she'd play that.
She would have been like her. Siobhan.
It is basically like Rosemary's Baby, like a little reverse Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah.
Not really reverse, a little like, I don't know. It is kind of just Rosemary's Baby, like a lot of gaslighting.
Yes.
Oh, and it made me like sick.
Which part?
The gaslighting.
Oh, I know. It's so frustrating. I think because there's so many movies and shows that's like the woman is just not believed. And it drives me. It just makes me mad. What I guess it does its job. Like it makes me so mad because I'm like, something is going on with her. Like
just believe her.
Yeah.
It's always the husband. The husband's so sketchy.
Always the worst.
And it's Logan from Gilmore Girls.
Yes. I noticed
I already like I also Cara Delevingne, like I don't really like her that much. And so I was like, oh, like she does make me like cringe a little. A little icky because I don't like her anyway.
And I don't like all the imagery, the spider imagery.
Oh.
It makes me sick.
Yeah.
Like, so this season is going to
be rough for you.
Gross me out. And I already know. So I'm like, so in episode 2, we would watch episode 1 and 2. So in episode 2, spoilers, if you haven't seen yet,
go watch it.
Go turn this off now and come back to it. And when she loses the baby,
yes,
I was expecting her to look in the toilet and there to be a giant spider out of her vagina.
It was a lot of blood.
I was just ready for it because I know there's something there with spiders. Like
that preacher lady is gonna be a spider, I bet.
Yes, I bet she's secretly a spider. I bet she's being like cultivated into like the spider world. I don't know.
There's a lot of vomiting.
There's always a lot of vomiting.
A lot of blood.
Like stuff with skin.
Oh, that was nasty.
They always do stuff like that. They
really?
Always are very visceral with.
Well, that's how you get it easy.
Yeah.
You get easy scares by doing jump scares and visceral effects.
Yeah. When the mirror broke,
I was scared.
That side jump.
Because I knew something was going to happen.
Yeah, because the way they were like, that was really cheesy though when they were dancing and singing.
I know. I was like,
stop.
Y'all stop. But I was like so scared when she was wearing that dress the whole time. I was like, oh my gosh, she's going to ruin that dress.
Which dress?
Ruin the Madonna dress.
Yeah.
I was like, who would give her that?
Yeah.
Get it off of her right now.
It's like gleaming white.
She just spread lipstick all over her hands. Like, do not give her that dress. I was so scared.
Yeah, I was too.
Oh, and I was like, she's gonna bleed on that dress or something. That's what I was thinking. And then the mirror shattered, and I was like, thank God.
Yeah,
like
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The award show scene, it was like almost unbearable. And I was also mad at her. I was like, why do you care about this redheaded, like, she's younger than you, like, she's in your category, but like, get over it.
I know.
Like, you're an actress, you're successful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who cares?
Literally. Whatever.
So we'll see how it goes. There's always twists. There's always unexpected
dun, dun, dun.
things that happen. Curveballs.
I have a feeling
always.
Kimberly might not be on her side.
I kind of have that feeling too.
When she gave her B12.
Yes. Oh yeah, the B12 shots that literally look like blood.
No.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
If you give me B12, I'll be like, no.
And she was like, just take it. Like, she got mad at her when she was like,
just take it.
Yeah. So and she wants a baby really bad.
Okay, so, like, I get it, but y'all are spending so much money. Like, I'm so sorry that this is not the path that God has chosen for you.
Yeah.
But, like, yes, obviously do everything you can, but if it is literally, like, affecting you like that.
Right.
There are so many beautiful babies who would love to be loved by you. Mm-hmm. But whatever. She didn't ask my opinion.
She didn't.
What's her name? Anna? She's such a actress name. Anna Victoria.
Yeah. What's her last name?
At Alcoff.
Alcott. Alcott. Yes.
Beautiful name.
Well, that's the episode, guys.
That's it. Get out.
The first October episode.
Happy October.
We hope that you guys stick with us through this month.
Next week,
just this month,
more spooky things are happening.
Ooh.
There's also a lot of cool releases coming out this month that we're going to try to watch and talk about. Not just American Horror Story.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming out.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that'll be a good one. I think we have a whole episode dedicated to that.
Follow the House of Usher. Mm-hmm. Some Mike Flanagan. I'm so excited.
I'm excited to see what happens and how it's done. So
we love you guys. Thank you for listening.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at /SlayPod.
At TikTok.
At /SlayPod. At TikTok. Or email us at /SlayPod@gmail.com.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.